What's going on, everybody? The Miata boy here. Hope y'all are all having a great day. Today we're going to be working on my 2003 Miata. And today what we are going to be working on is my instrument cover lens for my gauges. You probably can't see it as well right now, but once I take it off and really give it a good examination, you'll see a lot of scrapes. You can kind of see some dots right where the 7 and 8 are for the revs. Just really needs to be taken out and cleaned, but I've tried that numerous times and it just doesn't help. You know, you'll really be able to see once I put up some pictures and some videos of me driving in the dark and at night with the lights on. But I got a brand new clear one over there sitting on the table. We're going to get right into it. So getting into the uninstall of the cluster gauge, you're going to want to first start underneath here. You probably can't see it. Getting into this uninstall of the cluster gauge here, you're going to want to start by unscrewing some screws that are under here. Let me get a little flashlight. They are right there's one, and I believe second one right there. That'll pop up in between right here. You can see a space. That'll pop that off. We'll be able to pop this main hood, I guess is what you would say, and you should be able to clip that right out. But let's get into it. Alrighty. Come on, girl. They shouldn't be that tight of bolts. Should just be kind of plug and play. It should pop right. Oh, dropped it. Alright. Come on. Must be hanging on by a nut. There we go. And there's those two done. Alright, now that we have these two little bitty screws out from under there, we should be able to pop this little section off right here. Shouldn't be nothing difficult. I'm saying that, and I'm not going to be able to get it off one-handed, of course. Man. Now that those screws are out, I've kind of already popped it loose just because to make it easier, but you should be able to take one hand, pull on the top part, one hand, pull on the bottom part. It should pull out just like that. And now that that's out, all you have left to take out is this big dome piece kind of thing that uncovers the whole gauges, because it's just clipped on with 5 clips. It doesn't have any screws or anything. And once you do that, there'll be 5 more clips, or 6 I think, clips holding in the actual clear lens part that will be taken out. So let's get right into it. Alright, now that we have this top piece exposing the dome part of the cluster gauge, what I did was I grabbed with both hands the top part, pulled up, and I popped it. It was a little difficult, I had to give it a little real tug, but it ain't too bad. I mean, don't be too crazy with it, because you will snap the clips that go in. It's just 5 clips. There's one there, 2 there, and then 2 on the sides. One right there, one right there. And now we just got to worry about getting these little plastic clips out of each one around the entire gauge, and this should come right off. You shouldn't have to worry about actually taking the cluster off unless you want to clean it or actually do something with it, but you should be able to just take the clear part off and go from there. Alrighty, now you can see what I'm talking about. You can see that from the glare up there in the light. You can see how it's like that definitely wasn't me. That was on there like that before. You could see tons of scratches right there, some scrapes around the edges. And you could just tell it was in bad shape. You know, it's like got dots, like almost as if someone took it out, spilled it on before. But yeah, this is the brand new one, clear as day. You can tell. You can see me in the reflection. Hi, how are you? We'll be putting that in, kind of compare and see the difference. Another thing was, I didn't know this, but that was broken off, and this back one, back here in the back was which isn't good, but now that I've got a replacement, you should have 7 clips is what it is. I thought it was 6, but 7 clips. That's gonna look nice and clear. Oh yeah. Oh man, does that look a lot better. I mean, you can just tell. We haven't really even trying to get it real nice and close. You can just tell how much clearer it is. There's no scrapes, there's no scratches. All the clips, they just clip right in. I mean, literally they pop right in. When you're taking them out, I just took my fingertip, took it right here, just pulled it down and popped them all off. But it looks so much better. I mean, you could just tell. Looking from the driver's seat, I mean, there was scratches and scrapes right here and right over here, like the 140 mile an hour. Man, they bugged me to death. But now it's nice and clear. Let's put it all back together, just the same way, just the opposite of what you did taking it all apart. Put the big dome piece on, put those 2 screws, clip that back together, and that's it. But we'll get a finished product here, get me rolling around, what it looks like in the dark with the lights on, because I've got white LEDs, and obviously you can tell these are rev limiter gauges that I've got installed. I'll leave a link for anything down in the description below, especially for this cluster. That was one thing that I found that was extremely hard to find. I had to find or go through several Miata forums, and before finally someone posted a link to it. But it was only like $35, so you know, not too expensive for a part that, you know, I really like what this has done for me. So yeah, let's get this all put back together and see the final product. Here you have it, all put back together, pieces clipped together, screws are put in, the dome piece for the clusters back together. Man, it looks really good. Whew! This is something super easy and simple to do. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll have my Twitter link and my Instagram link, the Miata Boy, in the description as well if you want to follow me. I'm gonna get a couple nice, cool little clips for you all, what it looks like with the white LEDs behind it, just how much clearer it looks from the difference from the beginning and everything. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.